Good morning, and good morning again. It is the start of a new week, Monday, July 10th, 2017. Hope you had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince, and welcome to another edition of the Mike Prince Show, a variety talk show guaranteed to bring you a twist and turn on things. We cover everything from A to Z. Primarily, we do focus on the world of sports, HBCU sports in particular, local and regional high school coverage, as well as collegiate coverage, and so much more. We say we are the fastest 30 minutes in Prairie View, Texas. Of course, we're located in Prairie View, always willing and able to give you all we got while we got. What we got for you today, we'll continue to talk about the Southwest Athletic Conference and its brand of football. Talked about some ticket prices. We got some stuff lined up that we will get in store for you on that. We got the final release of our big announcement on today. We got a special interview as well. So much to do and such a short time to get it done in. Should I start right now? Good morning once again. How are you? Hope you had a wonderful, safe, and productive weekend. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Want to remind you, of course, you can join us each and every day right here on the OpenMic Broadcast Network, where we are guaranteed to give you something that'll make you scratch your head. I just feel that way about it. And we hear in the Christmas time, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Well, that's what they're saying right now for football, because it is about time for the gridiron action. And last week, it was a shortened week, but we started digging into the world of ticket pricing as far as the range goes from the Southwest Athletic Conference. And if you recall, we were saying we're willing to talk with people who would want to express their sentiments on the ticket pricing, in particular the ranging. And we were so fortunate enough, I was able to sit down and speak with Athletic Director Ashley Robinson, and he and I are going to get together later on this week for a continued conversation that you'll be able to hear with us right here at the OpenMic Broadcast Network and the Mike Prince Show. Going to be some very informative information as far as that will go. I believe sometimes we want to report and give the facts, but it's best to hear it straight from the source, and that way it can clear all minds, and you can dot I's, cross T's, compare apples to apples. And I'm so thankful that Athletic Director Ashley Robinson has agreed to do that, and we'll have that coming on later on this week. We got so much in store. This is a huge week. In fact, for SWAC Football Media Day will be this week, this Friday, as a matter of fact, from Birmingham, Alabama. We will be there live. Lord says the same, and he delays his coming. And we have a safe, peaceful journey. We'll be broadcasting live at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be giving you all the coaches in store, every team in the conference. We have some big interviews prior leading up to that. I'm going to hold those down just for a second to make sure that everything will line up and do what it needs to do. And speaking of lining up and do what needs to be done, I've got to take a quick break. Once I take this break, we'll get into our big announcement that we've been holding off, been kind of teasing with you for the last couple of weeks or so. We'll finally let the cat out of the bag. We'll do that once we return. You listen to the Monday edition of the Mike Prince Show right here at the OpenMic Broadcast Network.
Larry's Automotive, located in the Field Store community of Waller County, is equipped to handle any automotive service or repair on your diesel or gas engine, truck, car, tractor, trailer, or RV motorhome. With in-house financing and scheduled service reminders, Larry's Automotive can handle it all. So give them a call at 936-931-5566. 936-931-5566 or look them up online at larrysautomotive.net. Larry's Automotive is an approved AAA Texas repair facility employing ASC certified technicians and a 2-time Better Business Bureau Awards of Excellence winner in automotive service. That's because they believe in running an honest business with a no-problem guarantee. Remember, every service visit comes with their 12-month, 12,000-mile nationwide warranty on parts and labor. That satisfaction worth the drive. So stop on by or call today, 936-931-5566. 936-931-5566.
And welcome back to the Mike Prince Show. I am your host, the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Remember, follow me on Twitter at Radio Guy. We're also on Instagram at OBN-Radio. And that, I got to admit to you, ladies and gentlemen, the growth has been very impressive. You guys keep on following, keep spreading, keep sharing, and that's what we're here to do. We want to be the voice of reason, if you will, for content and coverage throughout the Southwest Athletic Conference, the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, and a new partner in the mix with us here, coming from the Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. And without further ado, or should I wait? No, we'll go ahead. We are so proud and thankful to welcome to the OpenMic Broadcast Network family the Tuskegee Golden Tigers. That's right, the Tuskegee Golden Tigers games will be featured here on the OpenMic Broadcast Network starting this fall. You can catch every kickoff and action of the Golden Tigers right here at the OpenMic Broadcast Network. And speaking of the Tuskegee Golden Tigers, they had appointed a new athletic director. Well, new and old, all in the same breath, but none other than Coach Willie Slater. He has been appointed the athletic director for the Golden Tigers, and he had a press conference that we actually ran live here on the OpenMic Broadcast Network last Friday, and we were able to sit down with him and get a interview and got him all set up and ready to go. So we'll go and switch over to that right now, Coach Willie Slater, and we'll come back and explain more details about the coverage.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are proud to have on the phone line with us the newly appointed athletic director for the Tuskegee Golden Tigers, and that is the man who needs no introduction. It's none other than Coach Willie Slater. Coach, how are you doing today, and congratulations?
Well, I'm doing great, and thank you.
Yes, sir. Well, we thank you for taking time out of your schedule to talk with us and our listeners here at the OpenMic Broadcast Network. Now, I wanted to ask you, Coach, was this a tough decision for you to make to put on the dual role of becoming athletic director with the success that you had on the football field?
Well, it really was. Wasn't sure if I wanted to go that route. Yes, I don't necessarily need that to be happy, but I think, but then the more I thought about it, I thought it was a good opportunity to maybe to do some things that I envisioned that we might be able to do here at Tuskegee.
Now, we heard you speak during your press conference that there were some visions that you would like to see the Golden Tigers hit in. Are you at liberty to share some of those visions and what they might be at this moment?
Well, first of all, we'd like to improve our facilities, and that's the first thing on our agenda. Secondly, we want to try to make sure that all of our sports are fully funded. So that's going to be a challenge.
Now, traditionally saying part of getting HBCUs in particular to give back into the very institutions that help them live a much more comfortable lifestyle. Have you figured out the niche and how we can wiggle some of that extra change loose, sir?
Well, that's talking about people's livelihood. I don't think nobody has that market on it. But I do believe that people realize that we need things, and they will be willing to help us in those areas if they know that for sure that money is going for that project.
Coach, you've had a huge amount of success going into your 12th year now. You got over 101 wins, and a lot of people don't realize, but you're the second winningest coach in the state of Alabama, and there's a guy down the road from you by the name of Nick Saban. It's the only one that you're behind. What have been some of the keys to your success and the longevity that you had at Tuskegee?
Well, first, we've had very good players. We've been able to recruit some good players here. They believe, the kids come here because they believe that they're going to get a really good education. And then the other thing is we've had a great coaching staff. A lot of those guys have been here with me ever since I've been here. And, but the ones that have, they've always gone to a bigger situation and a better situation for them. But we've always had really good coaches, and they do a good job of teaching fundamentals and techniques.
Now, Coach, you're being very modest right now, and I'm pretty sure if I asked the coaching staff and the players, great men are motivated by great leaders. And I know you don't want to pat yourself on the back or even break your arm trying to pat yourself on the back. But if you were to share any leadership qualities to an upcoming coach, what would your top 3 things be for them?
Well, I've learned over the years that players want to be led. No matter what the world is saying about our young people want somebody to lead them. They want somebody to make sure that they're responsible and hold them accountable. And that's what we do here. We just hold guys accountable for doing what they're supposed to do when they're supposed to, and we go from there. We don't deviate from it. Some people try you, but we try to be consistent. We're gonna be the same with every one of them. It doesn't matter who they are, where they're from, what their parents' name, what their culture is. We don't care. We just want you to come in and let us coach you. If you won't let us coach you, then we're not gonna let you play.
That sounds pretty straightforward to me. Now, Coach, I want to give you an opportunity. We're based in the Houston, Texas area, and from my understanding and research, you got a lot of alumni based in this Houston area. What would be your message to the Houston Tuskegee alumni right now?
Well, we better watch out because I'm coming after. We need their help.
Look, ready or not, here we come, right?
That's right.
Well, Coach, I want to thank you so much for this great opportunity of sharing. And once again, congratulations. And we look forward to speaking with you from time to time again throughout the rest of your endeavor. And we wish you nothing but success here from the OpenMic Broadcast Network.
Thank you very much.
All right, Coach Willie Slater, the newly appointed athletic director for the Tuskegee Golden Tigers. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. As always, a joy and a pleasure to bring you these in-depth reports here from the OpenMic Broadcast Network. Until the next time, be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.
And, of course, that was head football coach, now athletic director as well, Coach Willie Slater. And we are truly, truly excited about having the Golden Tigers a part of our broadcast family here at the OpenMic Broadcast Network. So we have them set up right now. The kickoff, you can look for the schedules on our website coming real soon at OBN-Radio.com, and we will be accepting them with open arms. Right now, they're going to be slated to be on Channel 2 through our broadcast live page, and it's an exciting time in the air for Tuskegee Nation, and we're happy to be a part of getting their message out in this market of programming that they're reaching out to. A strong base and a strong support system from the Houston area, and we can't wait to get that all about. We got so much going on. As we mentioned, we got the Southwest Athletic Conference Media Day coming up. We got some volleyball coverage to bring up to you and everything. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll get more into this Monday edition of the Mike Prince Show on the OpenMic Broadcast Network. Keep it where you got it. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for an affordable way to increase your business? Let the OpenMic Broadcast Network lead the way. For a customized, affordable ad campaign, call 832-213-8824.
This is Willie Simmons here, football coach at Prairie View A&M University. I'm sitting here with my main man, Mike Prince. You're listening to the OpenMic Broadcast Network.
Listen to the Mike Prince Show weekdays on the OpenMic Broadcast Network.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It is Monday. Radio guy Dr. Mike Prince here with you and the Mike Prince Show. What an exciting time. The Tuskegee Golden Tigers, part of the OpenMic family, the Southern Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, part of the package now at the OpenMic Broadcast Network, and we're truly excited to be about that. We're going to have, of course, a coach's show, and the games will be broadcast live throughout the football season. A very storied organization, university, had some good longevity seasons of success. Former coach now with the SWAC, Rick Cummings, had some success there. Now under the leadership of Coach Slater, as the Tuskegee Golden Tigers will advance and try to move forward. You hear them talking about the facilities, and that's always a thing, especially with today's athlete. Facilities. And speaking of facilities, we know that Prairie View has had an exceptional amount of movement as far as facility upgrades on the campus at Prairie View. And we are going to be speaking with Athletic Director Ashley Robinson about the facilities and about a whole lot more. So much going. And speaking of so much going on, not sure if you guys were able to get a chance to glance at it, but we'll try to knock that down some this week. But the NCAA athletic budgets, their profits and loss and budgets were released in a USA Today report, and what phenomenal contrast between the haves and the have-nots. Give you a perfect example. Texas A&M had a total of $194+ million, $194+ million in profits. Well, not profits, but in revenue, and of course they had their share of expenses to go out, but when the deal boils down, they're making some money at Texas A&M. And some of the counterparts within that Power Five, not as blessed and fortunate, so you know what that means for the SWAC and the MEAC, but we'll break some of those numbers down later on this week as we got so much in store. Man, it's never enough time to get anything that you fully want to get done. But we do our best to try and knock things out and get it going on. And so when all the dust settles, and when you look at apples to apples, oranges to oranges, the markability of the HBCU brands, I believe that everything is there for success. I really believe that everything is there for success, but I think the approach, and this is one of those deals that we will get a chance to speak with Athletic Director Ashley Robinson about. I think the approach is a little bit misguided, if you will. And by that I mean that we can't do and operate in the likes of a Texas A&M. $194 million, $194 million. Another strong, probably the strongest draw that we would have for that on the HBCU side would have to be FAMU, Florida A&M University. Just bust record season ticket sales, over 4,000 season ticket holders. That's a strong number. I don't care what you say. They got probably the most attractive draw of the HBCUs, averaging just about 19,000 per game, and that's a good, strong showing. And it's nothing wrong with that, because guess what? With 19,000 showing, and their numbers, I think, show that they had budgeted about $6 million. Like I said, we'll get that
in more detail later on this week because, like I said, we got so much leading to this media day. But they're budgeted about $6 million, and they were able to clear that and make a little change. So it is very intriguing, and I think if we are so close, and if we could just find that mystery niche, I guess I'll call it, that mystery niche on how we could just get over that hump to make that thing happen, and it's there. And I do have what I think is a solution, a remedy that would work. Not quite sure if people would necessarily buy into it, but I think it's something that we should at least look at and visit. And you're probably saying, well, Prince, what are you talking about? I think that, yes, television is awesome. Television is great, but I am the radio guy. And understanding radio and the dynamics of radio, how it works, and whether you call it through a podcast or live stream on internet or terrestrial signal on the AM or FM side, the power and the reach of radio, I believe, has been underestimated, overlooked, and not taken full advantage of, because you can reach so many so much quicker by way of an audio report than that of a video report, because what video reports require, whether it's a stream, whether it's a 2-minute video, it requires me first to focus and watch the video. And by watching the video, especially on our smart devices, they take up so much of your data bandwidth. And if you don't have a strong enough signal, it's frustrating to watch a video, and yet alone a stream. But yet we have everybody making that mad exodus to that form of getting content out. And it does have its place. It really does have its place. But when you really, really break it down, when you really understand it, what is more convenient than that of an audio stream, that of a radio broadcast, or even a podcast for that matter, to have your content flowing, as long as you're going to be consistent with it and get it going. So I think, of course, once again, this is me from being in the radio world, every university on the MEAC, the SWAC, the SIAC, all the Gulf Coast Athletic Conference, all these conferences need to have some form of audio presence. And that could help broaden the brand. Now, do you still have a place for television? Of course you have a place for television. But when you look at the bells and the whistles and all that it takes to get that done, you could start with the commitment to an audio broadcast. And from the audio broadcast, you can spread and tap into greater horizons, and you would be amazed at what happens, because it is such a misunderstood market, a misunderstood tap, and we'll break all those things down a little bit later. I have to get ready to take a break, because once I state it again, this is the fastest 30 minutes on this side of Prairie View, and it doesn't get any slower. I promise you, it doesn't get any slower. But we'll take a break, and when we come back, we will break down exactly why we do what we do here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network, and by that, I'm meaning our system of operation. We'll take a break, and we'll come right back. You're listening to the Mike Prince Show right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Has your vehicle been giving you the blues? Contact our good friends at Larry's Automotive at 30540-FM1488 in the Field Store area. Now 936-931-5566. With over 20 years of experience as a lawyer, attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. can help you with whatever your need may be. Divorce, car accidents, criminal case, wills, deeds, trust, civil suits, parent and child relationships. Contact Richardson's Law Office located at 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas. You can call them at 979-826-8008. Attorney Lee Van Richardson Jr. in Hempstead, Texas. Is your business in the black? Do you really know? Gunderson's Bookkeeping can lower your taxes, increase your profits, and help control your cash flow. Services include complete payroll, bookkeeping, and income tax services. Call for a free business assessment at 936-372-2661. In my soul, Lord.
And welcome back to the Mike Prince Show. This is my version of a Blue Monday. Oh, man. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter, Radio Guy. Instagram is OBN-Radio. And, of course, the website is OBN-Radio.com. Certain things just don't get old to me. It is Monday morning, July 10th, 2017. We've been breaking things down. Welcome the Tuskegee Golden Tigers to the OpenMic family. We're excited for what that's going to be and how it's going to be, and just a strong tradition and successful programming throughout the course of the Golden Tigers' journey. And we're so glad to be a part of that. And we were talking about the radio swing of things on the last segment, and why we choose to operate in the way that we operate right now. The OpenMic Broadcast Network is a unique concept brand. It's nothing new under the sun. It's a simple philosophy. We love what we do. We simplify what we do. And we master what we do. By that, I'm simply saying is that a lot of people will take the time or want to be the big bang and the big splash, and we're focused on being consistent, steady, and stable. And yes, there are tons and tons of formats and opportunities where you can broadcast and have your content heard anywhere in the world at the drop of a dime. And there's so many various ways, and trust me, I've went through every gamut known to man to let it be known until we finally found the system and the niche that we like, that we feel confident in. And I'm very thankful for the research and data and trial and error. And we believe in taking advantage of the technology that is available to us. And sometimes all that glitters is not necessarily gold. What am I trying to say? Internet streaming, internet broadcasting has a phenomenal sound. It has a great advantage, but it also has a disadvantage. If you do not have a steady, strong signal, you can hinder and jeopardize the integrity of your broadcast. I see it on a daily basis where people are spending thousands of dollars on equipment, relying solely on an internet stream or feed, and if that internet stream or feed is inconsistent, it therefore affects the entire flow of the broadcast. Well, we've taken advantage of the hard-working workhorse source of a phone line and the improved sound qualities of cell phones, and that is our choice of bringing our content.
That will be our choice of bringing our content when we are in Birmingham, Alabama. We'll be live right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. You can actually go to the website at OBN-Radio.com. Check us out live. We'll be on Channel 1 or on the front page of the Open Mic. And you can hear my music playing in the background. I'm out of time. But what a time we've had. We want to thank Coach Willie Slater for making himself available. We want to welcome again the Tuskegee Golden Tigers to the Open Mic Broadcast Network family, where you will be able to hear Tiger football right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. I am the radio guy, Dr. Mike Prince. Thank you so much. The Lord says the same, and the creek don't rise. We will see you in the morning right here at the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Don't forget our low app. It's nothing but the phone number that you can lock in, 605-477-5066, 605-477-5066. I got to go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, but until the next time, be blessed, and we'll see you on the other side.